for I think 2 weeks or so, something like that. Whenever the Vegas trip was, so when we were coming back, what happened was that the airline people started giving this thing out, and I was kind of like perplexed because I thought like, oh, I know you have to pay for this thing. This thing is like about $10 if I remember correctly. And whenever I see this, I always thought, man, I don't want to get it because airline food is so overpriced. I remember this one time I was on a United airplane flight and I was hungry. So I got this $10 little pack. I thought it was going to be big. This thing was so tiny. I swore I could eat two or three of them. And that made me realize, you know what? I'm better off just bringing my own food, bringing my own snacks, and even if I go to the airport, going to one of those like Mexican places, those places is a much better deal than being forced to buy food off the airplane. I've been known to, let's say, spend $15 at the airport, get myself a wonderful steak bowl of sorts, bring it on the airplane, and just eat that. And the food for the airplane, I mean, the food from the actual restaurants or the actual little hole in the wall shops in the airport is much better than airplane food. Airplane food sucks. So they gave this away for free, and I asked them the reasoning behind it. They said that this was accidentally packed on. So I guess they had way too much of this. For whatever reason, they decided to give them away. And I happily took it. So you can see that I did not open this. Lewis opened this, but we never got around to eating it. And I'm going to show you what's inside of here. So this is a $10 box, as I showed you guys. You get these little 0.58 ounce multi-grain crackers. You also get these little almonds. Look at this. Here, just to put it into perspective, here's the size of Mrs. Dash. So you can see this thing is small. A salami, look at that. White cheddar, cream crackers, 2, smoked Gouda, a little, oh my, look at this, little tuberlone, and Mediterranean apricots. I think this might have came with something else. Let me see. Almonds. Oh, I think there was a piece of chocolate in here too. Yeah, there might have been a piece of chocolate. Cause see, there's beef salami, Gouda, white cheddar. We have the cream cracker. We got the almond. We got the multigrain. Yeah, I think we're just missing the chocolate. So all this beautiful shot, plus a little piece. Oh wait, no, this is the chocolate. What am I talking about? All this for $10. Do I think it's worth it? No. And this is 1 ounce of apricots. I think, this, no. I mean, you would have to put your cheddar cheese on this, right? So I guess the salami goes with this one. And then this and this goes together. And then maybe you have this with the cheese, right? But then you only got 2 crackers. And if you want a snack, you got your almonds and your little dessert. This is what United gives you for $10. Once again, did not pay for it. This was free. And just getting this, if I had paid $10 for it, I would have been shocked. Now, in comparison, we're going to put this off on the side. Right, we're going to put this off on the side. Here, let me put this off nice and skinny here. Okay, we'll just do it that way. 1, 2, 3, because you can see everything, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So really just 2 sauces plus the crackers. Little itty bitty thing. This is not even 1 ounce. This is 0.8 ounces. This is like something you would take on a little road trip, I guess. So I'm gonna take this tomorrow. I'm not going to eat it right now because we are going to head over to Massachusetts. And I figure, hey, this might actually be good for me to bring on the road. So, yeah. And this is so preserved, you guys. I'm not worried about this. In fact, look at this. Used by 12/7/21. So, although I've had this for about 2 weeks or so, I mean, I could keep it till the rest of the year. This is so preserved. Look at this gourmet cheese spread. What I would suggest instead of spending your money on this, of course, you got to pre-plan. So, if you went to the grocery store, even if you hit up a CVS, for less than $10, you could have got a Rice Krispie treat. You could have got some Pocky, depending on where you were. This could be like $2. And then you could have gone to Dollar Tree and got some Fudge Mint cookies. So normally I would bring on the plane something like almonds or pistachios, but I don't have any almonds or pistachios here, and I just felt like doing this stream now. But so this is some of the snacks that we have here. This is really all the snacks that we have here besides crackers and popcorn and chocolate. But yeah, because I've been trying to clear out the snacks for sure. But you can see that even with all these snacks, let's just say $2.50, $3.50, this would probably be 50 cents, maybe less than that. $4, that is still much cheaper than this. I would say instead of buying one of these boxes, if you know you're going to be hungry, again, just buy some food on the way. You got to pre-plan. Hit up a grocery store, hit up 7-Eleven, hit up, Walmart. You can buy salami. Hell, I've been known to hit up Whole Foods and get one of those packs, those little snack packs of what was it, salami plus cheese, and it's significantly bigger than this. I think it's like 8 ounces for $6. So this, I mean, like, I don't know how this is gonna be. It looks like little pepperonis, does it not? So another place you could buy this kind of stuff would be Starbucks. Starbucks is kind of pricey though, but they have this really good soppressata or something like that. It's like a salami and cheese. That's really quite filling. And then even though airports are kind of overpriced, I still feel like you would get a better deal going to one of those little airport gift shops or one of the little airport restaurants than going with a plain food, because the plain food sucks. I don't understand it. Like, I understand that they want to get as much money from people as they can, but I don't understand why it has to be so heavily processed. Who knows? Maybe because they want to store it for a long time and then reduce shrinkage for sure. But yeah, I mean, like, I would not want to pay $10 for heavily processed food. So yeah, just buy a meal before you go on the plane and then bring it on the plane. If you buy a meal, you don't have to worry about like, oh, do I have too many bags? No, air hostess will stop you. They won't be like, wait a second, you have too many bags on the plane, because you figure, right? If people are coming from a place, let's say Vegas or whatnot, they're gonna be bringing shopping bags on the plane. I've seen people bring big shopping bags on the plane, and this is outside, of course, their personal item plus their carry-on limit. But yeah, you want people to shop, you want people to bring stuff, help stimulate the economy kind of stuff. You can bring food, however, you can bring food on the plane. You can't bring liquids on the plane until after you get past security. So what I do is I bring like an empty bottle of water. I do have glass or metal ones. Empty, goes through TSA, then afterwards I go to a water station and then I refill it for free. For food, I can bring food through TSA. It just can't be liquidy. So something like salami and cheese, that will go through TSA perfectly fine. Steak will go through TSA perfectly fine. In Hawaii, sometimes people go on the plane. Before they go on the plane, they'll go to L&L and get a plate lunch, which is like chicken katsu, mac salad, rice. They don't stop you or anything like that. Something like chili though, I'm not too sure how chili would be, because that is liquid, right? So yeah, I think maybe frozen. I don't know. I don't know how Zippy's chili would go through TSA now, but unless you're from Hawaii, you don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. So yeah, you can bring food from home. Just make sure it's not liquidy. But a lot of the times I'll just bring salami and cheese, buy it from Whole Foods, or maybe I'll pack a sandwich there, or I'll just go through the airport and then just pick something up, like a burrito bowl, and then yeah, after I get through security, because you know they have those little restaurants or those little kiosks, and yeah, that stuff. So you can, and that's a good way to make sure you don't starve on the plane, because sometimes, right, like I kind of wonder, because I've been on a plane quite a bit, right? I kind of wonder how people go through an airplane with just those little, those little cups of water like this big. Because I go through at least 2 bottles at one time, and then I also ask for water as well. So I always make sure I'm hydrated, and I'm just constantly snacking. I don't know if all these people are doing intermittent fasting or what, but I can't imagine not bringing my own water bottle with me, not snacking on something, or not yeah, not munching. So yeah, I mean, some flights, like long flights, like 5-hour flights, 8-hour flights, just yeah, you really need to bring food, and don't put yourself in a situation where you have to go with like the $10 kind of foods. Okay, like if you know you're going to be going on a plane, upcoming flight, even if a couple days out, quickly just go to a grocery store, Whole Foods, buy this stuff, and then you can just throw it into your bag, your carry-on bag, and then yeah, that kind of stuff. So sometimes what I do is I fill up my carry-on with a whole bunch of stuff, like a whole bunch of snacks, and then I'll put a reusable bag in there like this, and then as soon as I get through security, I'll put my snacks inside of the bag, so that way I can keep it with me where I'm seated. You see, so my carry-on goes on the overhead compartment, but I have a whole bag full of snacks right in front of me, along with my waters. And yeah, if I have food with me, that's as well. So yeah, I always make sure that I don't find myself in a situation where I'm like, I'm so hungry, and yeah, I didn't like the airplane meal, so I have to buy the snack pack. See? No, you know what? All these people that eat during the flight make me laugh. They can't wait and not eat. I get really dehydrated. I get dehydrated so quickly on a plane, really quickly. So I constantly have to drink water on the plane, because if I get dehydrated, then I'm just completely miserable. So yeah, I eat, I drink water, I bring my own water, I bring my own food. I am so prepared. It's funny because it's like sometimes I look at other people and I'm thinking I'm significantly lighter than a number of other people, right? But yet I feel like I have the most water and the most amount of food with me sometimes. Because I have this like, burrito bowl, plus I'll have my bag of snacks, and I'm like, okay, I'm ready. I am ready for this plane to take off. And then as soon as the plane takes off, then I got my water out, I got my food out, I'm just like chillaxing. They ask me, do you want a drink? I'll say, yes, I'll have hot tea with like a couple splashes of milk, because that way it's like milk tea, right? So the milk that they use is half and half. And yeah, I'm just like happy like a little chipmunk on the plane. And if I want to go on my computer, I can go on my computer. And then I got my snacks, my water, my hot tea with milk, and yeah, it's just great. It's so much more it's so much more enjoyable than me sitting there. Oh, I'm so thirsty. I gotta ask them for that little itty bitty cup of water. Oh my, you see how those little water cups? Or, right, if you find yourself in a situation where you need water and you go to the airport, it's like freaking 375 for one, bottle of water, like sometimes like this big or so. I'm like, no way. I could buy like almost 4 of these for 375. So that's why I'm always trying to be prepared with my snacks. And yeah, so not only that, right? If you go traveling, like we're gonna be flying to not flying. We're gonna be driving to Massachusetts. So what I like to do I like to bring my own water. And you could be like, oh, okay, so you mean like this, Erica? No, I mean like I actually bring my own water, which is like this. So we're talking these beautiful 1 gallon things, my crackers. These 1 gallon crystal geysers over here, these are about $1 each. And yeah, I have like about 7 of them here. I used to have more, but yeah, if we go on a long drive, I'm like, yeah, I don't want to stop for water. I don't want to get price gouged on water. And if it's going to be more than a day, we're bringing the gallon with us because this is cost savings. Seriously, it is cost savings. And I'm serious about that stuff, you guys. So this is going to go with us. And yeah, I'm also going to be doing a little stream, a quick stream after this. Not really a quick stream. I'm going to be doing a stream probably a few minutes after this one, after I end this one, showing you guys what I'm packing, what I'm bringing for tomorrow. And the purpose of that is maybe you guys will think about, hey, if you guys are traveling, maybe I can give you some traveling tips. Not traveling tips, but like packing tips. I really don't pack too much stuff. So these are my snacks. I'm going to put my snacks away because, yeah, I don't like, I know it sounds funny, but I don't like just like keeping things out for too long. And yeah, you guys already saw how this thing looks like. So this is going to go with me tomorrow. When actually, you know what? I don't even need this cardboard box. I'll just bring this stuff in a pouch with me. And I'm gonna recycle this. I'll just put it in a canvas bag. But yeah, so I'm going to bring this stuff with me tomorrow, and yeah, that way, while I'm in the car, if take a break or something like that, I can just use that. Yeah, where's my canvas bag? Oh, what do you know? I have a canvas bag right here. Trash, I'll have to dispose of trash somewhere else. So that goes in my little canvas bag. That, I think. So I'm gonna put this inside of my canvas bag, and then also bring an old Amazon mailer with me. That's a little too small, and then just throw it in there. Because I always try to reuse these things. Sometimes I use them for cat litter, but this one's a little too small for cat litter, but it's perfect for a trash bag for this. So that is what I'm gonna do with that. So let's put this over here. The box was already busted, so I didn't want to keep it inside of the box. So this goes in the refrigerator. See? And then this mailer goes with my stuff. And I'll show you guys in my stream that I'm going to start in a bit. Let's see here. And we want it. Oh yeah, what do you got? So, let me read chat really quickly. Let's see. Now, let's see over here. Eat by, eat by, eat by. Yeah, if you drinking water and eating are different. I drink water and I eat lots of times. I snack a lot. Is there a touchdown snack box too? No, no. We're taking the we're gonna be going through Tesla. I mean, we're gonna be taking the Tesla. Yeah, I don't have that kind of issue on you, but anyway. So I'm going to be stopping the stream. You are going to be seeing me streaming just in a bit, and yeah. So if you refresh my page, you'll probably see me streaming again in a few minutes. See ya. And by the way, I hope my little tip maybe made you guys kind of think about not buying that box. I still think it's a ripoff. Seriously, if you plan ahead, or you're going to be much better off, and it'll be a lot more satisfying than that box.